pumpkin chocolate chip muffins. So let's start with our pumpkin. This is 1 3/4 cup. Oh, smells like pumpkin. Then we have a 1/2 cup of oil. This is vegetable oil, but you could use avocado or any of the almost no flavor oils. This is a 1/4 cup of sour cream. There was a time not too long ago I had looked at you funny if you suggested I was going to use sour cream in anything I cook. Turns out I would have been wrong. 1/2 cup of firmly packed brown sugar, 2/3 a cup of granulated sugar, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, and 2 eggs. And dump them in. We're not even going to use a power mixer tonight. We're going to use a whisk. And we're going to whisk it until it's smooth. And that sure didn't take very long. Now in this other bowl over here, we're going to put 1 3/4 cups of all-purpose flour, a rounded teaspoon of nutmeg, cinnamon, and ground ginger, 1/2 teaspoon of table salt, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and 3/4 teaspoon of baking soda. And we're going to whisk those together. And then, last but not least, we're going to bring this back and put our dry ingredients in with the wet ingredients. Now, one thing you don't want to do is overmix it, which is why we're not using a mixer. We're going to mix it until all the flour is mixed, and then that's it. Go all the way to the bottom of the bowl so that you can make sure it's all mixed in. I don't see any deposits of flour anywhere. And then 1.5 cups of chocolate chips. These are semi-sweet. See how much of a mess I can make. I've actually got 17 muffins. They're going in the oven at 2 different temperatures. They're going in to start in at 425. They're going to bake there for 9 minutes. And then after the 9 minutes up, we will turn the heat down without opening the oven door. We're going to turn the heat down to 350 degrees. Okay, the muffins are all done. And this one right here is looking to be tasty. Kind of warm still, but I'll brave it. I expected a little more spice, but they're certainly good. I think the spice is overcome a little bit by the semi-sweet chocolate chips. But as I said, they're very, very good.